Hello again, young scientists. So you're back with me, Atomic Alex, at Sublime Science HQ for our 8th challenge. And this was actually going to be our final one, but we love to spoil you. We're having way too much fun here. So we're actually going to have another 2 bonus experiments in the next couple of weeks. So watch your space for those. Remember, this is all in association with the Tim Henman Foundation Online. So when you get involved in our competition that's running throughout these 10 weeks, whereby you submit your own videos, your own versions of any one of the experiments we do, you just need to add the hashtag THFOnline2020 when you do post on Instagram. That'll ensure you get entered into the competition to win a free science party. So that's the grand prize, but there are 10 runners-up prizes up for grabs too. So that's 10 home science lab kits that include both our science books, a lab coat so you can stylish as you get involved in your science, and then a few gizmos to get you going too. So that's all up for grabs just by getting involved and trying out one of the experiments. Like I say, you can mix up the variables, test out the different components of the experiments, get as wacky as you like, and it's the most interesting ones that we're going to be rewarding, okay? They're going to get those prizes. So get involved with that. Now, our one today is, again, a really quick one that you can do with stuff that you've just got lying around home. We know, obviously, you might have had a few barbecues recently, so you know, you might still have a few marshmallows lurking around the house. This one's Marshmallow Mayhem, okay? So, again, it's a really quick one. All you need aside from marshmallows is a couple of plastic cups, a balloon, and a pair of scissors. And that really is it. So, to get stuck in, again, this is a really, really quick one, okay? So, you've got your 2 plastic cups, you just want to put them inside the other. That's just to reinforce them, okay? So you've got a slightly stronger body to your cannon, okay? We're going to be making a marshmallow cannon here. So the next step, you might need a bit of parent help for this one. We're just going to pierce the cups and cut around them, okay? So you want to be looking at this narrow end of the cups, and the easiest way is just to, in the second step, is just to squash them down a little bit, make a little incision at one end, so you've got a hole there, and you can then just carefully cut along the edge. Try and do it as smooth as you can, but you can obviously always neaten it up in a moment. So all the way around, and there you go. So I just need to neaten that up a little bit. Like I say, you should be nice and careful as you do this. Make sure you've got an adult one hand, as I say. There you go. So that is the body of your marshmallow cannon, okay? Now we need something that's actually going to provide the force, the energy in the system to actually propel your marshmallow. So that, of course, is where a balloon comes in. You can get creative with your balloons, maybe jazz them up a little bit. Try different size balloons, okay? That's one of the things you can test out. We'll talk about that more in a minute. But with your balloon, you just need to trim off this end bit just where it starts to narrow, okay? So just past that part of the balloon where, as I say, it starts to narrow. So you do want a little bit of that narrow part at the end. So around there is fine. So you can see it's just starting to taper there. That's the best part to trim it. Because you want to make sure that it's going to then fit over this side of your cup. So this side that's broader, okay, that's got the rim, nice and tightly. Okay, so you then just, with it, you know, just a few fingers there, and you're just gonna, it's a little bit tricky this bit. You just want to get the balloon just over that edge. We'll have another go. There we go. And just make sure you kind of shuffle that down so that's nicely, you know, just past the rim of your cups. Shuffle, shuffle. Right down, so it's just going, so the balloon is literally just past the rim of your cups. And then you're pretty much done with your marshmallow rocket, okay? So that's your propulsion device. The only thing now is to give it a test. So you want one of these little mini marshmallows. You can test out different projectiles, okay? Just make sure they're not projectiles that are going to hurt anyone. So things that are, you know, like soft, like a marshmallow, are obviously ideal. And obviously don't be aiming at anything that's living, that's breathing, okay? So aim at a safe location. give it a test. Here we go. Now when you do test up yours, you can try out which angle works best. Let's give it a go. Let's get stuck into this. So I'm going to start it off like that. So you just kind of want your thumb and forefinger just around the edge there. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so test one. Let's see if we can get even higher. Just going to do a couple of these. Try and get this on the camera. Reuse marshmallows, all the better. More to eat later. Okay, let's try and get this one straight at you guys. Straight at the camera, that's safe, isn't it? 3, 2, 1. Wow, okay, so if you saw that, you might have seen the bounce back, that came straight back at me. I'm going to try and actually catch it on the camera, so do that one more time. So you can see, I'm really having great fun. This is what I'm going to do, I want to do more of these. That's why we couldn't resist having another couple of videos. And remember, it's all over to you once we're done. So last one for the moment. 3, 2, 1. So maybe play that back in slow-mo, and that's pretty good. Okay, so just talk about the science behind that. When we pull back our balloon, we're storing energy within the balloon. We mentioned in one of our previous videos that when we store energy in something that's elastic, like a balloon, we call that potential energy. So I'm adding, the energy comes from me, I add the energy into the balloon by pulling it back, and that's then stored for as long as I hold it back. That energy is being stored as potential energy. As soon as I release it, that energy is transferred. Remember, energy is never made nor destroyed, it's just transferred from one form to another. And that energy is transferred from potential energy to movement energy in our marshmallow. Remember, in science, movement energy is called kinetic energy. So it's just a few key terms that will be more important when you move on to secondary school, or that are important imminently if you're already at secondary school, which essentially just sum up what is going on there with regards to forces. So it's all about energy and forces. So give that a go. Like I say, when you test out with yours, you can change different variables. So try it out with different size balloons, different size cups, different strength balloons. How does the elasticity of the balloon affect how far your marshmallow goes? How does the size and shape of the projectile change it? Again, make sure you point it away from people and only use nice, soft, relatively safe projectiles. Again, you can test out other bits and bobs. So really get involved and see what kind of results you get. You can change the angle, okay, and see how far you can actually get it to go and what angle produces the greatest height of your marshmallow. Remember, the most interesting video wins at science party. So get experimenting, scientists.